Hello and welcome to another video on Life Gun Cigar. And today we're going to do a quick overview and review of a CRKT knife. And this one in particular is the CRKT, which stands for Columbia River Knife and Tool. And this is the K405 KXP model. They call it the Ripple. There's actually multiple versions of the Ripple. There's one coming out called the Ripple 2, and there's other versions that are slightly different, and the difference would be in the model designation. There's one with a blue handle, this one has the black handle, and there's ones with other colored handles and made of different materials. This is one of their more expensive ones of the Ripple, if not the most expensive ones of the Ripple design, and that's because the entire knife is made of stainless steel, both the handle and the blade. So there are other ones that have aluminum handles and stainless steel blades and so much and so on, but this one is stainless all the way through. The only thing that's not stainless would be the coating that they put on the handle, and that's actually a titanium nitride coating that they put on it to blacken it. So all in all, my two favorite words, stainless steel and titanium. So, what does this nice knife have? Well, it has the IKBS system, and what that is, they have a little logo on the back here. See if you can see it. Zoom in. IKBS, and what that means is internal knife ball bearing system. So, what that means is inside the knife, underneath this pivot pin, there's actually 8 ball bearings that let the knife rotate more easily. So when you go to open the knife, zoom back out, when you go to open the knife, literally just use the little lever here and a quick little flick, and it'll open the whole knife. So let me try to do that again where you can see it a little better. And so very fast, very easy, and very easy to open, quick and simple. So it is obviously a Ken Onion design. I think I mentioned that a minute ago. It is a hollow ground point. The blade is Akuto steel, which is a 59 to 60 on the HRC. That's a pretty nice hard steel. What that does is give you the ability to hold an edge longer. It is an extremely sharp knife, and so far I've had no issues with it whatsoever, with it losing an edge or not cutting through something reasonable. So it has all these little lightning holes on it. Let's see if you can see. Let me zoom in again. Alright, so it's got all these little lightning holes on it, and that's both for style and to make the knife lighter in weight. As you can see, the stainless steel is burnished by hand, and what that does is give you that nice ripple pattern on the knife, almost like a treadwear pattern in between those two racing stripes, as it were. It does have a single clip that is not interchangeable, so you cannot put that on the other side. There's no way to do it without drastically modifying the knife. They are pretty good at keeping an attention to detail. If you see, the back of the blade has little serrations on it, and those serrations actually match up perfectly with little notches on the back of the knife here. So they also have polished the entire knife, the back of the blade, the back of the flipper, to a mirror finish on everything, with the exception of the knife blade itself here, which they give a satin finish to, and on the back of the flipper, obviously they don't polish that, they just left it satin. That way you get a little bit of traction there, and they have those two little grooves there to increase the traction. Like I said, it's a nice knife. I like it. Overall, you're looking at an MSRP of about $125 to $135. Depending on where you go, you can get it either for more money or less, obviously. But beware, if you find one really inexpensively, it's probably not the stainless steel model, it's probably the aluminum handled model. That may not matter to you, and that will save you quite a bit of money. They do give a different piece of steel. It's not the Akudo on the cheaper ones. They do use stainless steel, but they use a different version. It is a frame lock design. The frame itself right here is actually the locking mechanism, so it's similar to a liner lock but not identical. And what they were trying to do, if you listen to Ken Onion, is try to take all the parts of a knife that you don't need and give you just the parts that you do. So it's an extremely lightweight knife. The whole knife in weight is 2.9 ounces. Now the blade length is 3.1. The thickness, it's extremely thin. It's only a tenth of an inch thick at the thickest part, which is the back of the blade here. And of course it tapers down. Open, as it is right now, you're going to see a full length of 7.5 inches from end to tip. And then closed, you're looking at just over 4.3 inches. So that's the review, my quick review of the Ken Onion Ripple. Thank you for watching.